Well, hello there, Sagittarius. It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your weekly tarot reading. This is good for the week of September 5th through the 11th. We'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we're going to go to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. Okay, Sag, so let's see what you have going on this week. Your readings have been so phenomenal lately. Let's see, Cat Spirit, claim your independence. I really love this energy because, it's an essence, even if you're in a business relationship, or romantic relationship, friends or family. It's also this energy of understanding that you can have your own independence, stay aligned to your true authentic self, and still be in relationships when you have healthy boundaries. And I feel, Sad, you have really been working on those healthy boundaries about, understanding that your healthy boundaries help you to be, to find more, I guess you might, even say more success, or have more understanding within your relationships, whether they're, romantic, business, family, friend. It does not matter. All of our relationships are very much intertwined. So let's see, message in a bottle. Yeah, really lovely energy. For some of you, we're going to clarify this. For some of you, you could be getting a message from somebody else, once again, in any sector of your life, but it is a little bit about having to keep those healthy boundaries in place. So you could get a message from your boss that, I don't know, they want you to start, doing more work, but not paying you more, or something like that. It's not saying no to things, right? It's just having that conversation, with your boss or with anybody else, right? Having those conversations about, the equal give and take, what they're saying is putting, having clear communications about the expectations that you have in your relationships and what the other person is expecting out of the relationship. So really interesting energy, very empowering, I would say, on your part, really understanding your worth and understanding that your time, your energy, your love is really worth for you to protect, but also, to come into alignment with people that also value your time, your energy, your money, your resources, your gifts, your talents, your love. A really lovely energy. Oh my goodness. Sag, these are big cards. These are big cards. Okay, so let's see what we have here. It's interesting because I know we're a couple of months off, but your season is coming in, and I always feel like when we're getting close to the end of our solar year, which you are getting pretty close to the end of your solar year, the energy starts somehow speeding up, right? Because there's certain things for you to finish out before your new solar year begins. So let's take a look at what we have here. Perfect. We have the higher self, and we have the Page of Cups. This is this energy of claiming your independence, of, really setting those healthy boundaries. It's a little bit of an energy here, Sag, I'll have to admit, a little bit of an energy of setting those healthy boundaries, even with yourself. When we commit to ourselves, when we say, okay, I am going to commit to eating healthy, or I'm going to commit to exercising daily, even if it's only just 10 minutes, right? Or I am going to commit to meditating every day, or going for a walk, or journaling, or whatever it is, right? When we commit to ourselves, then what we do is we attract other people into our lives that also commit to us. I feel like there is a little bit of this energy here, okay, of you stepping into this energy of understanding your own worth, right? Being willing to set those healthy boundaries with other people. But now with this Page of Cups is also a little bit about setting lovingly, okay, setting these healthy boundaries with yourself as well as with others. It's, with this Page of Cups, it's not having, confrontational communication with others about your healthy boundaries. It's really about setting those healthy boundaries in a loving way, of understanding that when you are setting healthy boundaries with others, that it is a way that you show yourself that you are committing to yourself, right? And to your own self-worth. Really, oh yeah, you're manifesting right now. You are truly manifesting. Okay, Leo energy on the bottom. You don't have to be dealing with a Leo, but the energy of needing maybe a little bit of strength and courage. This is something you've been working on, Sag. You have the strength and courage. I love, oh my gosh, this is lovely energy. King of Wands, there you go. There's some of your energy, right? But the King of Wands is also, this is the energy of being really courageous, having the strength to step into your King of Wands energy. The King of Wands is somebody that understands, I'm a trailblazer. I'm starting on, I'm blazing a trail for other people. There may not be a lot of people that are following you at this time, but you're okay. You are understanding. This is my path. This is my trail of independence. But the King of Wands also knows that he is very, and gender doesn't matter, but that he is very intuitive, very inspirational, very motivational, that by standing in his own power, his own strength, his own courage, he inspires other people around him. He doesn't even almost have to open his mouth. It's kind of like people will start almost like well, look, you have the Magician. I think I was going to say you're a magnet. You're attracting in these new relationships, okay? That maybe you have been seeking for a long time. Once again, it could be in romance, family, friend, just work connections, networking, business networking. You're attracting in these new connections. And the reason is because you have built these healthy boundaries, You've had the courage to go out on your own, to be your own independent self, to not follow what other people have wanted for you, but really following your heart. I feel like there's a little bit of this self-confidence still lacking, doubting yourself at times. But don't doubt. Do not doubt. Do not fear, because look, you have the King of Pentacles. I really feel like this is more, I'm going to say, in the career and money sector than a romantic relationship, because we have, we do have, though, the King and Queen of Pentacles. So, this can be a romantic partner, a long-term committed relationship. But there's a lot of energy here about career and money, your financial sector of building a business, or putting a creative project out there, understanding what your spiritual gifts, talents, creative abilities are, and using them, okay, to attract in the people that are seeking what you have to offer. I feel like for some of you, you're coming into this alignment perhaps with a business partner or somebody that can help you on your path. Because look, this is what I was oohing and awing about. You have the sun underneath, right? All of the joy, the love, the abundance that you have been searching for a very long time is definitely on your path. Look at this Wheel of Fortune. Somebody coming in with an offer, Page of Pentacles. And remember, you have this message in a bottle. I feel like somebody is coming in ready to offer you something. So let's talk about that. That could be, somebody contacting you about, building, what do they call that? Like collaborating, okay? Collaborating together, right? The two of you working together. It does not have to be a man or a woman. It's just somebody perhaps that is going to come in and collaborate with you. This could be something that you have been seeking maybe for a while. You may have thought, I'm going to just stay on this path by myself. But understanding that part of being on your path by yourself was so that you could build those healthy boundaries, so that when this person comes in, you're acting as equals instead of giving up your power to this person. Really lovely energy if this is somebody new coming in, whether it's romantic or business, okay? I also feel like there is this energy of, some type of, message, offer coming in that helps you to open up your horizons, to take your business to the next level, because on the bottom we have the Fool card. Opening up a new path. It does not mean that you're leaving this path. I just feel like there's this new section. It's almost like the path is being extended for you. That's the way they're showing me. It's not like you're necessarily completely stepping onto a brand new path. You're kind of like extending your path. Really lovely energy here, and taking action on it. Okay. Whatever this is, somebody's coming in, they're giving you a message or an offer of some sort, taking action on this, because you've had a very long time of feeling either unworthy or feeling like, you were not meeting or bringing in the financial success that you have been searching for. A long time of not having what it is that you have been longing for. But look at this, the Empress energy underneath. Once again, allowing these opportunities, being in this really lovely position, having built those healthy boundaries so that you can attract in these new offers to you, these new paths, these new opportunities, new relationships, and find success in them. The Empress is highly successful. Once again, an energy of building a business, but the Empress is also an energy of, mother, of family. So it could be a relationship. I don't have a specific thing here for relationship, but look at this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have the Queen of Wands, but look, I also have the Emperor. So you have the Emperor and the Empress. You have the King and Queen of Pentacles. So it depends on your situation right now. It could be a romantic connection, or it could be, because both of those court pairs are also about business. So let's take a look at what your obstacle is, for this week or the next couple of weeks. This is what you are overcoming. Spiritual path and the Queen of Pentacles. To me, this is trying to find the business success in your spiritual path, right? You may have started a healing practice or using your creative abilities to start some type of business, but you've had a hard time bringing in the success. It doesn't mean that you haven't found some success in it, right? But it's kind of like the Queen of Pentacles is very much like the King of Pentacles, right? Having way much more in the material than you need. So you can be generous with others, right? This energy of I can take care of myself, I can take care of my family, and I can also give back to my community. The King and Queen of Pentacles, you have both of them here, plus the Empress and the Emperor, right? Definitely bringing in manifesting, because remember, you have the Magician here. Manifesting what it is that you want in the tangible in your life. Okay, so let's take a look at your advice here. So this is the advice for this week, plus, moving on into the next couple of weeks. We have the transformation card. So you're still kind of going through this transformation. What they're pointing out is that you still have a little bit of this self-doubt, okay? The Eight of Swords is this energy of self-doubt, of putting yourself, okay, into this energy of being bound and fearful of what the future brings, right? And that comes from disappointments in the past. I feel like this is just a teeny tiny bit, right? Because look at all of this energy. These are, first of all, they're bigger cards, right? But there's a bigger energy here. And this is just a little bit, right? But understanding that you could, during this week, need to dig deep, a little deeper, right? To bring up some of that strength and courage for yourself to understand, okay, I'm still kind of crossing this bridge. I'm still going through this transitional phase before this big success comes in. It's about keeping going forward, having the faith, trusting in yourself, staying committed to your spiritual business, your creative abilities, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest in your life. Staying focused and knowing that you are almost to the end of the bridge. If you look at this, this illustration, she's gone through all of this difficulty. There's only this little bit of the bridge that is left. And I feel like that is where you are. You're like still on the bridge, but you're about to cross over into the new land, stepping off of the bridge and into this beautiful new world, because, you actually had the Wheel of Fortune, and the Fool card. You have a lot of energy of this new phase starting, but you're like right before you cross the finish line of the bridge. It's about staying determined, motivated to move forward. The Knight of Swords is a little bit sometimes of a harsh energy, right, Sag? But it is also sometimes necessary for us to just stay focused. It's the air sign of, staying focused on where you're going. Look at that energy. Just, I'm moving forward. I'm not looking back at all. I'm not doubting myself. This is a lot of determination, motivation. Also, look, she's kind of surfing, if you will, on that feather. Feathers are about your spirit guides, your angels. They're there with you. Believe it or not, they're kind of like, the wings beneath, what is it? The wind beneath your wings. It's kind of like they are the wind beneath your wings. They're helping you to cross this finish line. All they're asking of you is when you're feeling a little doubtful, okay, this week, perhaps wondering, is this really going to pan out the way that I'm hoping it does, right? To have strength and courage to continue, because you are almost about to cross the finish line. Really lovely energy. Okay, so wow. Okay. Okay. And one more. Interesting. Dropping. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sag. It's kind of like, I know what you have been through for, for some of you, a very long time, but I know especially in the last year, the energies in your readings have been about letting go of a lot of the past, right? Doing this inner healing. Look, you're almost towards that very end of this healing session, right? You have the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands, being recognized for your spiritual gifts, your healing abilities, your creative projects, whatever it is that you have embraced in yourself, in this, in this King of Wands energy of knowing, okay, I'm blazing this new trail for myself. I'm blazing this new trail perhaps to help others. I'm blazing this new trail to be a beacon of light for others. It's almost as if, oh my goodness, you're being recognized, and not just recognized in a sense of being celebrated, right? You're also being recognized in the material. Look, 10 of Pentacles. Finally seeing the financial rewards of something that you have been working on for a very long time. Look, 3 cups underneath. Okay, now the thing, I was kind of, as if that's not good enough, right? Look at what we have here. We have the Ace of Cups. These are the cards that drop. The Ace of Cups, new love also coming in. 2 of Cups and the Lovers. I feel as if for some of you, this has been such a long journey. I feel you have been focusing on your spiritual gifts, on starting those spiritual businesses, or just a business, a healing business, trying to help others, blazing that trail for yourself and for others, right? And so for a lot of you, you haven't really been thinking about romance in your life. Maybe it's played out in the back of your mind or something, but you have had to, literally, I know from your comments, some of you have really had to build your financial stability. A lot of you gave up a lot in order to go on this spiritual journey. And that's exactly what the King of Wands is, the spiritual leader, stepping into that power of knowing, this is my path. Having to believe for a very long time where, the financial rewards were not coming, right? You've been in this 5 of Pentacles energy for a very long time, seeking, hoping, wishing, still keeping faith that the riches will come in, while you were still also doing this healing. The pentacles also represent us stepping into our independence, of understanding our self-worth, of creating those healthy boundaries with others and with ourselves. And now you have done all of that. I feel like the tangible riches are coming in, but you also have new love coming in. And I'll say, I'm not sure this is coming in this week. Sag, I'm not one to kind of, just throw romance. I think, romance is serious, I don't, but I feel like this energy is here. It's being clarified when we're talking about your advice. For some of you, this could be the beginning of a new romance this week or this month, right? But I think for some of you, it's also opening up your heart to the idea of attracting in romance. Really lovely, because we have to get into that place where we're truly open for romance in our life before we can attract the right soul partner. And I feel like that is where you are at. If you have been dating, or kind of like putting yourself out there a little bit and not attracting the type of person that you're looking for, it's because you weren't quite yet in alignment with your true soulmate. Now I feel with this energy, it's kind of like coming into the realization that you are coming into alignment, that you have stepped into that powerful Sagittarian energy, and that you are ready for true love. Okay, what else could this mean? This is a good card because it comes back to the self-doubt a little bit. There are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears or limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today. I'm going to add in the next, not just today, but maybe over this week, right? By stepping outside of the trigger and ask yourself, what else could this mean? Is there something your soul is calling you to learn in this moment? Or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening to me right now? Yeah, and I love that energy because I feel, once again, remember this is a little card. I feel like it's just a little trigger, but it helps you to recognize that pattern that I feel like you have done a lot of healing on, that you have broken, okay? But there is something that may trigger you a little bit. In fact, for some of you, the message I'm getting is that, this message that comes in, this offer, you have the Page of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Cups. It could actually be somebody asking you out, and then you're triggered, right? About, whoa, wait a minute. I'm not sure I'm ready for that. Or, what is it that they want from me, right? Going into that sense of fear. And it's about allowing yourself to say to yourself, okay, when I'm being triggered, what is the fear? What is the limiting belief? You've healed this, Sag. Okay, you've healed this. It's just recognizing it when it pops up. Okay, I've healed that. I know no longer that I believe in that limiting belief or that fear. And, using your positive affirmations, turning that negative thought into a positive thought. And I think this is just a little blip, right? So it's not something to set you back, but it's just something to understand. You're understanding that you have discovered the gold in yourself, right? And the gold in your limiting beliefs that you have overcome. All right, well, I'm going to leave it there, Sagittarius. I do personal readings. If you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I also really appreciate all of your support through commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now. Have a great week.